The Los Angeles Lakers have had nothing short of a roller coaster season this year, having high highs like LeBron James playing well and low lows of everything Russell Westbrook. But there has been one player who has especially stood out, the undrafted rookie from Oklahoma, and that is none other than Austin Reeves way down here. He's been stupidly better than he should have ever been. I watched his tape. He was horrible. He never shot this well. He never played this hard. He never was this good at Oklahoma. But on the Los Angeles Lakers, in the bright lights next to LeBron James, he has balled out. Now, first things first, this is not what Austin Reeves looks like. Austin Reeves looks like McLovin, okay? He's an awkward white guy, and let's see if we can fix that. I don't even know if we can edit players' looks here. How do we edit player? Do I have to release into free agency? All right, I'm not going to do that. But this is nothing what Austin Reeves looks like. Just keep that in mind. Number two, he's criminally underrated. He's behind guys like Avery Bradley and Trevor Ariza and Kent Bazemore, who hasn't even seen minutes this year. Or he's seen like 2. So he needs to get an overall bump. And we'll be doing that ourselves. First things first is, let's just bump all his overalls up to like 74 is where I'm pretty content with that. I need him to break the rotation. He's injured right now, but if we can get him up to 76, I guess. And why is Rondo still on the Lakers? This is an updated Come on, 2K. You don't care about that? Go to the Cavaliers. They want to give us Ed Davis. Who did they give him in real life? It was Denzel Valentine, I think. Wow, you're not going to do this? Do I need to overwrite the trade? It's Denzel freaking Valentine. There you go. All right, now we have to cut Denzel Valentine. Or I think Denzel Valentine went to the Knicks and then got caught. Who knows? Anyway, goodbye, Denzel. Fearless finisher? No. Acrobat? No. Teardropper? He's none of these. He's really bad at basically everything. Catch and shoot threes. We'll give him silver. Corner specialist, silver. Difficult shots? A little bit. We'll definitely give him lucky. He's super lucky just to be on this team, let alone doing what he's doing. Sure. I don't know what that is. Chef? No. Rhythm shooter, yes. Set shooter, yes. Clutch shooter, yes, sir. He made a game winner in his rookie season against the Mavericks, yes, sir. Deadeye, sniper, stop and pop, no. None of these. Volume shooter, no. Playmaking, he has mild playmaking. He's somewhat of a point guard. Let's see, bailout, maybe bronze. Handles for days, not really. He is a space creator. No, he's not. He makes space by being able to shoot the 3, which is what most people can't do. Floor general, triple threat, none of these. Defender, he's an awful defender, but he tries really hard. Off-ball pest, tireless, and he's not a menace, but he's a hustler. There you go. Athleticism, none. He's the worst athlete in the history of basketball. Rebounding, sure, he's a worm. I'll give you that. And I think this is good. Is he an alpha dog? No. Enforcer? No. Reserved? He's friendly. Sure. I guess he's a team player. Keeping it real. I don't know. He's not really expressive. Just kind of generic white guy. You know what I mean? Laid back? Yeah. Yeah, he'll be laid back. Warm weather fan? Yes. He turned down Detroit. Interestingly enough, he was going to be a second round pick, and he said, "No, thank you, Detroit. I want to be undrafted." Work ethic? We'll say his silver work ethic. Actually, you know what? This is his rebuild. He's got the Hall of Fame work ethic badge. Okay, so he's up to a 75. I think if we bump him to a 77, and what is his potential looking like? 83? Good enough for me. Okay, so this is the Austin Reeves rebuild. As there's one thing that we need to do, it's also to trade away none other than Russell Westbrook. He's not the problems. He's not the only problems to the, who is this? The Lakers? But he's very prominently evident of what the issues are out here. So there's one trade that I did see that I want to do. Harrison Barnes and Buddy Hield for Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony kind of being a toss in. So that is going to be how that breaks out. We are getting rid of Russell Westbrook and we're bringing in Buddy Hield like everybody's wanted to do for so long. What that means is we can actually elevate Austin Reeves to the starting point guard role where he came out of college as. He's more of a combo guard. He doesn't really have point guard skills, but you have LeBron James. So how should we play this out? We have Malik Monk, Avery Bradley, Buddy Hield, Harrison Barnes. I think what we do here is drop Harrison to the 3. That's more of a natural position for him. Harrison Barnes is... Where are you? Did I miss you? Burns. Drop you to the 3. Buddy Hield's going to play the 2. LeBron at the 4. 80 at the 5. Austin Reeves at the 1. That looks good. So as soon as Austin Reeves comes back, he's going to be right in that starting lineup. So that is all the moves we're going to be making here for this Los Angeles Lakers squad. Officially, they are first for NBA.com and first for Eric Boner as well. This is the Austin Reeves career simulation, and I can't wait to see how good he is. Luka Doncic wins MVP, putting up ridiculous numbers, 35.5 points, 8.7 rebounds, 9.7 assists on 50, 70, 44 shooting. Scotty Barnes is Rookie of the Year. Cody Zeller, 6th Man of the Year behind Nurkic. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved is Precious Achiuwa, and Mike Budenholzer is Coach of the Year, 53 and 29 bucks. Sylvester Blair has no hair. NBA first team, Luka Shea, Giannis, LeBron, Joel Embiid. Second team, LaMelo, Trey, Jimmy, Paul George, Nikola Jokic. Third team, Steph, James Harden, Domantas Sabonis, Zion, and Anthony Davis. Steph is out with a right Achilles strain. Paul George is out with a broken left wrist, and Joker is out for the season. Dislocated patella. I don't even know what a patella is. All defensive first team, Giannis, Jimmy Buckets, Jimmy Butler, Jaylen Brown, Ben Simmons. All defensive second team, Chris Paul, Lonzo Ball, Paul George, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. Now, did our boy make the all-rookie first team? He did not. Second team, there he is, 81 overall. Austin Reeves, the stud that he is. We're here with guys like Jalen Green, who tore his Achilles. Brutal. Alperen Şengün, Franz Wagner, who should be Rookie of the Year. But we made the playoffs. The Lakers are back in business with Austin Reeves running the show. He put up 11 points a game, 4.6 rebounds, 4.6 assists, 1 steal, 0.2 blocks, 2 turnovers, got 44% from the field and 38% from 3. You'd love to see that. 89% from the free throw line. Wow. Okay, impressive. He didn't miss too many games, did he? Because he's one of the only young players on this team. There's like Malik Monk. He played 69 games. I mean, nice. Who else is young? Malik Monk. Taylor Horton Tucker. Yeah, he's young, I guess. Although he already has balding man hair. But Buddy Hield and Harrison Barnes were very solid for the Lakers as well. Now headed by their two-headed beast of LeBron James and Anthony Davis only. No longer with Russell Westbrook. The Lakers did end up with the number 1 seed. You'd love to see that, 57 and 25. Top in the NBA. Team stats, I mean, Austin Reeves didn't contribute that much, but the Lakers were first in scoring and 4th defensively, given a 9.4 point differential, tied best in the NBA. Field goal percentages, they were 4th, 3-point percentages, 6th, and free throw percentages, yeah. As good as a shooter as Austin Reeves is from the free throw line, there's LeBron James and there's Anthony Davis still on this team. 73.7% is second worst in the NBA. But here they are taking on the Sacramento Kings. I would not want to see Austin Reeves go up against De'Aaron Fox personally, or Tyrese Halliburton, or Russell Westbrook. Completely forgot he's there, or Davion Mitchell. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the Kings made this trade because they are probably the worst run organization in the NBA. Mo Harkless is getting started minutes. Marvin Bagley's a bust. Yeah, probably going to be easy winnings, easy pickings for the Lakers. But I say that, and I'm realizing Sacramento finally ended their like 16-year playoff drought, which in the NBA is unheard of. There's like 2/3 of the teams make the actual playoffs. But, you know, the Kings are just that bad. Here we are taking on Dallas, and Dallas is going down. 4-0 now to take on the Utah Jazz, who have been upstart occasionally in this game. Rudy Gobert, very solid. Donovan Mitchell, Spida is a stud. Mike Conley, very good. Joe Ingles, Jordan Clarkson, yeah. Let's see who's going to win. Is it the revamped Lakers with Austin Reeves playing the 1? Is it Donovan Spider Mitchell? And the Lakers are down 3-1, and they lose in 5. Going to be a 76ers and Jazz finals. The 76ers do win. Joel Embiid, NBA Finals MVP. Hall of Fame inductees is Melo. Jersey retirements is Melo. League meetings. Are any of these interesting? No, but I will add 1 new team to the league because why not? The rest are dumb. So who's coming in? The Nashville Stars. They always come in. What a dumb name. But we're going to completely skip over what happens there because I think I have that set to automated. Going on to the drafts. It goes number 1 overall to the Cavs, Jabari Smith. Number 2 to the Nuggets, Jaden Ivey. Number 3, Jalen Duren. Number 4, Jaden Hardy. And number 5, Chet Holmgren. Paulo Banchero falls to 6. And play progression. LeBron James is still on the team, down to a 95. Anthony Davis holding steady at a 93. Harrison Barnes down to an 81. But he healed. Austin Reeves is up, question mark, to a 79. Dan Horton Tucker, but he healed, is still out. Fractured his leg, brutal. They brought in Patrick Beverly. Interesting. And Frank Kaminsky and Edmund Sumner. I like that pickup. I think he's out for the year. Robert Covington made his way to the team. All right. Damian Lee, JaVale McGee, Sekou Ndubuya still here. Interesting. And there's one thing that I do want to do. It is untapped potentials, but how it's going to work is because Austin Reeves is a super low underrated player. They drop his potential a bunch. It was 83 when we started last season. They decided to drop it 4. So I'm going to bump it up 4 every season just because 2K is broken and he's already 24 years old. So he's back up to an 83 potential. And we're going to bump up everybody's free throw 1 because that's how we used to do it in the good old days. Looking at the preseason power rankings, the Lakers are first, even though they're old and decrepit. And Austin Reeves isn't even starting. Super cool for NBA.com. And first for Eric Boner as well. We'll see. Oh, and just really quick before we started the season, I wanted to see how good this Nashville Stars team is. And they picked up Malcolm Brogdon from the Pacers. All right. Monty Morris. Gary Trent Jr. from the Raptors. Really good pickup for them. Bogey backing him up. Gordon Hayward. I don't know about that. Dougie McDermott from the, what's it called? The Spurs. And they have Chet Holmgren. So it's basically the Chet Holmgren show. Yeah. Okay. Have some solid young players there. Of course, Chet Holmgren, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Gary Trent Jr. I don't hate the team, pending how good Chet Holmgren gets in this video. Anyways, that's all. See you at the end of the year. Luka wins another MVP with almost better numbers, 36, 8, and 9. Chet Holmgren is Rookie of the Year, having a very solid rookie campaign. Russell Westbrook is 6th Man of the Year, which is hilarious to think about. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year, most improved is Reggie Perry. Reggie Perry. Okay. Ime Udoka is Coach of the Year of the Celtics, and Jacob Park has a funny name. All-NBA first team, LeBron is there. Luka, James Harden, Giannis, Joel Embiid. Second team, LaMelo, Kevin Durant. Chet Holmgren made second team at a 79 overall. Are you kidding me? Okay. He didn't even have that great. He was 17 at whatever. Third team, Bradley Beal, Trae Young. All defensive first team, Giannis, who's hurt. Broken foot out for the season. Brutal. Jimmy Buckets is hurt in the second team. All rookie first team, Jabari Smith, Marjan Beauchamp. Jaden Hardy's also out for the season. Ty Washington. Okay, the Lakers, really bad. Finished in the 10th seed. Austin Reeves back in the starting lineup, down to a 77. He missed about half the year with a broken flumbubzle. Let's see. Games played was 11 out of 25. He missed a large portion of the season with injury. Not what you want to see, especially with LeBron James and Anthony Davis being old as dirt. Is the team even healthy right now? Okay, just Patrick Beverly's out. Patrick Beverly was starting over Austin Reeves for the start of the year. I don't know why. Here we are. Anyway, in the play-in tournament, need to oust this Suns team. They want to progress into the next round of the play-in. Looks like they're going to lose. Looks like the Lakers cannot overcome the Suns. The Suns are too good. Lakers get eliminated 85-109. Well, that was a quick out to the first 2 seasons. You think with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, you'd be doing better. You're thinking wrong. The 76ers goes on to win their second finals in a row. Any Laker retirees yet? Nobody good here. Joe Ingles, the Kawhi killer, Blake Griffin retiring. Getting his jersey retired. Are any of these fun? Let's see. No. Be a random weighted draw. Okay, whatever. No, and no. Good stuff. Moving on to the NBA draft. I forgot to update it to a real draft class, so it's all created characters. My bad. But looks like Edmund Mayo is pretty good. He's as white as Mayo. On to player progression. Skipping through free agency. Austin Reeves is accepting a contract from the Thunder. Okay. And he matched, what is this, a $1 million deal? Are you kidding me? Dude, you're a starting point guard in the NBA. You deserve your money. Go get your money. Anyways, Anthony Davis still at a 93 overall. LeBron James regressing hard at the age of 47. Kevin Love made his way to the team. Buddy Hield still here. Edmund Sumner. Boogie Cousins now here. Looks like they lost Harrison Barnes. Yeah, this Lakers team kind of sucks. But thankfully, this isn't a Lakers rebuild. This is just the Austin Reaves career simulation. So we're going to go ahead and do those untapped potentials again because I'm sure they were reset. I'm sure Austin Reeves' overall is like a 77 now. Let's bump it up to an 87 just because I can. And get the free throw rating up twice. Basically, how I justify the bumping it up 4 each time is that imagine it's 2 untapped potentials on the same player. That's the best way that I can think about it. That's the best way that I can rationalize it. Plus, Austin Reeves is already like 25, 26 in this rebuild video, whatever. So it's fine, all right? We need to see this guy be good. At least get it to the 90s before I slow it down. Anyway, the Lakers are first in every single power ranking ever, meaning they're probably going to finish 500. Giannis wins MVP 26, 11, and 4. Edmund Mayo is, in fact, Rookie of the Year. Mo Bamba, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved Darius Baisley. Really? Reclamation project for the Warriors? I dig it. Nate McMillan is Coach of the Year of the Hawks. Maybe. And Brandon Harrison is a funny looking white guy. All NBA first team is LaMelo, Giannis, LeBron James still making it. Chet Holmgren, of course, because he's not even playing. He's out with a right hand fracture. Still a 79 overall. Whatever. Second team, Steph Curry, Evan Mobley. Third team, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Green. Same rookie class as our boy Austin Reeves. All difference at first team, second team, rookies. Yeah, okay. The Lakers were trash. Finished in the 11th seed, which placed them out of the play-in tournament. 38 and 44. Not even a 500 team. Disgusting. LeBron, 24, 9, 6.5. Anthony Davis, 20 and 9. Austin Reeves, still 11, 4.3, 4.2. So we may change up some of his stats. He was playing down. He's upset. If you look at his, what is this? I spent enough time with the Lakers. It's time for me to move on. I'm upset with the way things are around here. And he's down to a 77. He's actually down 3 overalls when I was checking out in the middle of the season. I think it's because it's the Lakers are losing and he wants to be on a winning team. Still, him being a lower overall means that he's playing worse. And that's not what you want to see. Who's this? Alvin Graves? Austin Reeves. Okay. So I expect him to be off the Lakers, which is good, honestly, because LeBron James is horrible in this game. Or is it Anthony Davis? One of them's horrible. How many games did he play? Games played. He played 72 out of 75. So he's been relatively healthy this season. Just didn't really take that step yet. We have him up to like 90 potential, and he's playing down to a 77 still. We'll see how this year starts off, and it's going to be the Raptors overtaking the Warriors again. Win the NBA Finals. LeBron retiring. I'm going to override that just for now. Cliff Paul retires. Kyle Lowry, Dwight Howard. I just don't know what team Austin Reeves is going to be on. If he's still on the Lakers, I want to be as good as possible for as long as possible. Coach Thibs is retiring. Cliff Paul, Dwight Howard, and Kawhi Leonard all retiring, all going into the Hall of Fame. Kawhi really retired? How old are you, sir? He's got to be 34. Wow, brutal. But not surprising. League meetings, are any of these fun? No. No. Yeah, we'll pass these two through. Just because I like 18-year-olds. Take that as you will. Moving on to the NBA draft. No clue if the Lakers even have their picks. I think they've mortgaged their entire future for like 10 years. So we're going to skim through this. And number 1 overall is Chris Bosh. Huh? Number 2 overall is Bill Wright. Number 3, Brian Banks. Number 4, Javon Morvis. And number 5, Austin Clark. Not a great draft class. The creative draft classes aren't that good. I do my best to make them better, but sometimes they're just total ass. LeBron down to a 90. Anthony Davis down to a 91. Devin Booker is on the team. That's a pickup. 4 years, $153 million. Austin Reeves, you're coming back for the mid-level exception for that. This is going to be a lethal lineup. Austin Reeves, Devin Booker, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Otto Porter, I guess. That's a fun team there. I'm all of a sudden all in, and now you see why I overwrit the LeBron James retirement. So can we make any small touches to polish up this team? Austin Reeves is going to play the 1. Devin Booker at the 2. Like maybe put Otto Porter at the 3. That seems good to me. Anyway, let's go ahead and send Austin Reeves to untapped potential one more time. Everybody goes to free throw. And where's our boy Reeves? His potential is at, we'll say 90. Okay, he just needs to start playing up. For the rotation, he's going to be the starting point guard because this is fucking ridiculous. My God. And it's going to be Devin Booker, Otto Porter, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. I like this team. Power rankings wise, they are 3rd behind the 76ers, 2-time NBA champions, and the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have Jabari Smith. Can you have enough tall people? My God. LaMelo Ball is Rookie of the Year. Bill Wright is Rookie of the Year. LaMelo's MVP. Jesus. Bones Highland is 6th Man of the Year. Love that. 22 points off the bench. Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved is Trey Mann. Nate McMillan, Coach of the Year again. And Executive of the Year is this guy with eye bags. All NBA first team is LaMelo, Scotty Barnes. Second team, Lonzo. Really? Of course, he's hurt. Jason Tatum, Chet Holmgren. Third team, Isaiah Stewart. Good for you, big fella. Trae Young. Defensive first team, Ben Simmons. Second team, Chris Dunn. And the rookie squads as well. The Lakers sucked again. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why. They are the 3rd, 4th worst team in the NBA. 34-48. Again, terrible. Player stats wise, Devin Booker popped off. LeBron James was very solid. Anthony Davis was great. Our boy Austin Reeves was perpetually frustrated again. Let us see what is his complaints now. It doesn't say. It says that he's frustrated again. You see, he's down to a 75 overall now. I don't know what to do with that. He put up 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. This was clearly his worst year. He got his lowest minutes possible. He basically got benched by the CPU. I kept trying to put him in for 41 minutes a game, and then the CPU would autocorrect, and I have everything set up automatically because I didn't want to have too much involvement in this. He was bad. I don't know what to do. Hopefully he goes to a new team this season as the Hawks go on to win their finals. LeBron James is retiring, and there's nothing we can do about that. And probably good riddance because, my God, Russell Westbrook retiring as well. Rick Carlisle, Wayne Casey, Eric Spoelstra, a lot of good coaches here. Jannero Peguero, Ron, and Russ going into the Hall of Fame. Ironically, so is Draymond Green. League meetings, are any of these fun? No. No. And, sure, why not? Let's set it back. Fuck the play-in tournament. Skipping on to the drafts. Number 1 overall is Tracy Outlaw going to the 76ers. Number 2 to the Lakers. They pick up Alan Banks, 75 overall, 18-year-old small forward. I guess he's the LeBron replacement. Number 3 is Elton Bosch, Chris Bosch's brother son. Number 4 is Jorge Bautista, and 5 is Aaron Swift. Skipping through free agency, I wonder where Austin Reeves signs. Hopefully somewhere where he can live up to his potential because good freaking Lord. But Anthony Davis is back. Devin Booker is sticking around. OG Anunoby is a nice pickup for them. Only $13 million a year. Zeke Naji came back. Victor Oladipo. Good for him. Otto Porter. And yeah, it looks like our boy Austin Reeves is on another team. How's my boy doing? 76 overall on the New York Knicks. The Knicks found the point guard that they need. Not the point guard they want, the point guard that they need. Interesting. Well, you love that. Of course, he's playing in the big city, in the Big Apple. Where is he down here? 27 years old already. 90 potential. He just needs to get some minutes. Is there any point guard starting over him? No. Dennis Schroeder might be fighting. But hey, maybe a new change of scenery is great. Is just what Austin Reeves needed. I guess he's not working out for the Lakers. Of course, the Knicks are way down here. 27th for NBA.com. Not what you want to see. And 27th for Eric Boner as well. Hopefully, though, they do impress this season. Scotty Barnes wins MVP with a 25.95 stat line. Harry Cardinal is Rookie of the Year. Malcolm Brogdon, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved is Usman Garuba. And Nick Nurse is Coach of the Year of the 65 and 17 Raptors. David Powell is bald. All-NBA first team is LaMelo, Scotty, Giannis. Second team is Luka, Edmund Mayo. Third team is Deontay Murray, Pascal. Defensive first team. Second team, nobody new there. And rookies we don't care about. The Knicks did make the playoffs. They are the 6th seed. That said, Dennis Schroeder is starting over Austin Reeves. I did everything I could do to make sure that Austin Reeves was playing. I consistently changed the minutes. I switched head coaches, and he just can't seem to get into the starting lineup. Don't know what to say. Don't know what to do, but yeah, it's fine. He also got hurt a little bit, but he put up his normal stat line a little less, 11, 3, and 3, pretty much. 40% from the field, 40% from the three-point line, 99% from the free throw line. I mean, come on, Austin. Pick it up. Looking at the league leaders, I guess he's leading the league in free throws. That's really it. He's not even doing that. He didn't even qualify. He's not playing enough. I don't know how to get him minutes without turning injuries off and saying, all right, I'm going to handle the roster again. Anyway, here we are taking on the Atlanta Hawks. You know, it's good to be in the playoffs. I'll say that. For a team that was supposed to be the 27th seed, I'll take 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. But I say that and they're losing 3-1, 4-1, and gentlemen swept. Once again, Austin Reeves' team fails to do anything. The Raptors go on to win NBA Finals. MVP is Scotty Barnes. Jersey retirements and player retirements. Buddy Hield retiring. Not a whole lot of people there. Tiago Splitter retired. Hall of Fame inductees is PG. Any of these rules fun? No. Stop trying to change the shot clock. My God. Looking at the drafts. Number 1 overall, 78 overall, is Gabe Price going to the Heat. Thunder take Bernard Walton. Douglas Hawkins going to the Trailblazers. Rolando Ramsey looks to be a bust. Of course, going to the Kings. And Angelo Rossi has a... Jesus Christ, look at his face. Is Austin Reeves going to stick around on the Knicks? I've bumped up his potential to a 90. I've changed everything. There's not a lot I can do. And of course, they bring in Steph Curry. And it looks like Austin Reeves is gone yet again, going to another team for one more season. Now, will Austin Reeves please go up and do something with his career? I know he's a role player. I just wanted to see how good of a role player could he be. Let's look at all players. Point guard, our boy Austin Reeves is like a 70-something. Whoever this guy, Alvin Graves is, he's having a much better career than Austin Reeves is, which is frustrating. Did Austin Reeves retire? He's a 28 overall, down to a 75. On the Warriors now. They basically flopped Steph Curry for Austin Reeves because that's how good Austin Reeves is, okay? They say Steph Curry, nah, we have Austin. 75 overall, playing down again, 90 potential. Not a lot else I can do. I can bump up his potential to like 92. Is that really going to make a big difference? The problem is he's not progressing and he's not getting the chance to progress. So they have Kobe White. Okay, what I'm going to do here is bump up Kobe White to his natural 2 guard. See if the Austin Reeves Kobe White lineup can finally take off. Can I look at coaches for other teams? I can't. Once again, we're going to stay away from the Warriors. Hopefully they have a good enough organization to let Austin Reeves grow and become the player that he needs to be. That said, they did just lose Steph Curry. So who knows how that's going to play out. The Warriors look to be pretty bad as well. 26th for NBA.com. Eric Boner has 26th as well. Come on, Austin. Give me something. Otherwise, this is going to be a really fucking boring experience. Scotty Barnes wins another MVP, 28, 9, and 5. Floyd Webster is Rookie of the Year, 20 points a game. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 6th Man of the Year on the Nuggets. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Bill Wright is the Most Improved. Ty Lue, Coach of the Year. And Joseph Jackson is a bald, white, old man. All NBA first team, Scotty Barnes, Cade Cunningham. Second team, Anthony Edwards, Edmund Mayo. Third team, Luka. Defensive first and second teams. Yeah, nothing doing here. How did our boy do out there in the West? They didn't make the playoffs. They didn't make the playoffs. So I did a lot of boosting to his overall and his potential and his tendencies and everything. He's up to an 80. He's up to an 81. He still has 90 something potential. Yeah, not what you want to see. Didn't make the playoffs. All right, then. That's cool too. Looking at the Warriors season stats. So obviously we aren't the problem. How did he do? 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. I mean, the splits are good. He had a pretty bad year from 3, but he's still a great free throw shooter. Got 30 minutes a game and he just can't take off. I don't know what it is about him, but this isn't working out. Other than like manually going in and making him a 99 overall, I'm not sure what else we could possibly do to see the Austin Reeves experience. Playoffs that we're not in, the Hawks go on to win. Benedict Mathurin is NBA Finals MVP at 79 overall. The throne is there for the taking, my friend, as Kemba retires. Just go out and be great. Mo Cheeks. Hall of Fame inductees, James Harden, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, jersey retirements. All those guys, and Klay Thompson, who is a Hall of Famer. I don't know why they always exclude him. Any of these fun? Doesn't look like it. Skipping through the drafts. The Warriors probably have a pretty average 14th overall pick. Wow, a lot of centers. Okay. Ernest Doyle, Trevor Daniels, Irvin Palmer, Dave Oakley, Ruben Collins, all the top center picks. The era of the big man is back. Player progression, James Wiseman, Kobe White, Jimmy Butler down to an 80. Austin Reeves is down to a 79. I don't know how to boost his potential any more than we already have. I'm really unsure what to do regarding him. We've basically made him as good of a player as possible without literally just making him a 99 overall at everything. But you look at him, he's 29 years old. He's already, everything's down a little bit. Got a 97 free throw. Potential is a 92, okay? Let's just set it to 99. Is that going to do anything? Probably freaking not. But here he is, going to be the starting point guard for Steve Kerr. Austin Reeves, Kobe White, Jimmy Buckets, James Wiseman, Nikola Vucevic. Some good players off the bench. Just go win, Austin. That's all we need you to do. Looking at the preseason power rankings, they are not good, not ideal. 25th for NBA.com, and Eric Boner has them 25th as well. LaMelo Ball is MVP yet again. Trevor Daniels, Rookie of the Year. Precious Achiuwa, 6-man. Jaren Jackson Jr., Defensive Player of the Year. Alan Banks, Most Improved. Ty Lue, Coach of the Year again. And Joseph Jackson is Executive of the Year. All-NBA First Team, LaMelo. Paulo. Second team is Giannis and Bill Wright. Third team is Cade Cunningham. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jaylen Brown. So once again, the Warriors and Austin Reeves did not make the playoffs, which makes me believe that he's a bad player. He freaking has a right ankle sprain. Ugh. All right. I thought this was the year that he was going to turn around. I really did. He's up to an 80 overall. It changed his ability to go up in overalls, and I guess it's not. So you know what we're going to do is we're just going to skip right through this season, say... He's going to heal up in the offseason as the Knicks go on. DeAndre Ayton is an NBA Finals MVP. Vooch is retiring. Rudy Gobert, Andre Drummond, staff retirements. Mike Malone. Or Michael. Don't call me Mike. Do they call him Mike in this? They do. Brutal. Any of these rules fun? Probably not. And I'm going to reject everything because dumb. Player progression. How good is Austin Reeves? Because I'm thinking at this point we might make a little bit of a move here. He's not even on the team anymore. Where did all the money go? The Warriors have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players on their team. What? Okay. So where's our boy Austin? He is on the Bucks. So he's not doing anything good ever. So, you know, just between you and me, this has been pretty disappointing, and he has like 2 years left of his peak. I think what we're gonna do is just, you know, a little bit like this. Don't really pay attention. Just, what's going on over there? Wow, Austin Reeves got pretty good at basketball, if you ask me. Badges? I mean, you know, you just might, oh, wow, that's pretty good as well. And let's see how he does at the end of this season. here at the All-Star break is Team Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic. You love to see that. Wow, Austin Reeves must be having one hell of a season. Let's just go over to the Bucks. And oh my gosh, he's a 99 overall. Wow, what an incredible year he's having. He's pretty good of a player, isn't he? Imagine if he was this good the whole freaking video. Having a 21 points per game, 13 rebounds, 10 assists season. I'm in on that. Obviously the best season of his career. 49% from the three, 54% from the field. Almost perfect from the free throw line. He is hurt, but of course Giannis is here. In age 34. Brian Banks. They brought in Marvin Bagley, who's still the same overall as he was 15 years ago. Another guy from Greece. Where's he from? He's from high school. Thanks, 2K. And at the end of the season, Austin Reeves is the NBA MVP. 19 points a game, 12 rebounds, 9.7 assists, 50, 90, 48 shooting. Wow. Oscar Lowe is Rookie of the Year. Roy Morrison, six-man defense player, is his teammate. Giannis. Bobby Ball is most improved player. Willie Green is Coach of the Year. And Michael Myers is going to kill you. All-NBA first team. Our boy finally made it. He is an all-NBA player. He's just that good. He's also on the all-defensive first team as well because he's so good and nothing was changed incorrectly whatsoever. It's just how good of a player he is. The Bucks made the #1 seed. You love to see that. League leaders in scoring. LaMelo, our boy way down there. But rebounds, Jonathan Kuminga? My guy's a forward. Okay, Austin Reeves there at 5. Assist, Austin Reeves led the league. Steals, he was second. Blocks, he was not too bad, 1.5. So 14th. They'll go percentages. Zion, of course, shooting a very nice percentage. 3-point percentages, Austin Reeves, 48.3%. And of course, nearly perfect from the free throw line. How did he do on this Bucks squad? They were second in scoring behind the Wizards. Second best defensively behind the Clippers, giving them 11.4 point differential. Second best. They're second best at everything. I don't know what to do with that information. Field goal percentages, third. 3-point percentages, not great, even though Austin set the record. 16th, thanks Giannis. And free throw percentages, 17th. Thanks Giannis. So they have an incredible shooting white guy, and then a freak athlete who can't shoot to save his life from Greece, and then a whole bunch of players that I don't really know anything about. But maybe Austin Reeves can finally do something in the playoffs. I say that, and he's up 2-0, about to win his first ever playoff series in year, what is this, 5, 6? Good Lord, here he is on the Miami Heat. Their rivalry versus the Bucks doesn't look like a rivalry right now, does it? Because Austin Reeves is a beast. What kind of numbers is he putting up? 27, 20, 19, and 10. That's what you want to see. Now to take on the team that's supposedly better than them, the Washington Wizards with Mayo and Zion. Well, Mayo on Mayo and Zion on Giannis. I'm taking the Bucks every single day of the week. But here they are, 2-1, 2-2. Big game 5 here in Milwaukee. Who's going to pull out? Who's going to take the lead to go to the NBA Finals? Close game back and forth. Not quite. Bucks are pulling away in the third, have a 20-point lead. Huge lead. And they do win 118-98. Now going into a game 6, Ivica Zubac is injured. Consider adjusting the rotation, but we have the lead in the first, lead in the second, lead in the third, going into the fourth quarter, unless they make a comeback, which it looks like they're about to. Ooh boy. Let's hop in. 3 minutes to go. Let's go, baby. Where's my boy Austin? I'm out. All right, let's get the starters in and let's see how good Austin Reeves is really. We're going to be running the Austin Reeves, Giannis Antetokounmpo pick and roll. That's got to be fun. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm realizing now that I'm on freaking, oh God, I'm there. Offense. Austin's going to pull up. Oop, 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 oop. Nope. Okay. Giannis, you know what to do. Run it. Run it. And Austin Reeves is too fast. Throwing it down, young fella. 130-123. Austin Reeves is skying. He's flying. He's the best player in the NBA. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk the white boy from Oklahoma? I'm there. Is that a foul? No. Run it. Run it. Austin Reeves is going to pull up. Money from deep. Oh, in and out. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. 4, 3, 2. I'm there. Block that shit. Block that shit. Zion can have the... Oh my God, he's green beaning, fading out of bounds. Sure, game. Don't give the ball to Giannis. Give the ball to Austin Reeves. Give the ball to Austin. Let him work. That was nothing. Okay, just take your screen. Take your screen and go. Take your screen and go. Giannis, throw it down. Up 7, 2 minutes left. Woo, baby. Giannis has the ball. Giving it to Austin. Step back. Step back. Step back from 3. Bang. Come on. Give me 1 3. I've never made a contested 3 in my life. Run to the fast break. Run to the fast break. Crossover. Crossover. Step back. Step back again. Nothing. Can't create any separation in 2K. You love it. With the alley-oop. Throw it down, Giannis. Let's get one more defensive stop, and this is going to be game. Defense. Defense. I'm there. Oh, I thought it was passing it. Fine. Give it to Austin. Who's going to give it to... Nobody. He's going to step it back from range. Bang. Come on. One of these fucking days, give me one of those threes. God. All right, we win 142-132. Advancing to the NBA Finals for the first time in Austin Reeves' career. You love to see it. Taking on the Phoenix Suns. Rematch of this year's finals. Archie Morris, Dean Perkins. The only player that's left is Mikal Bridges. Austin Reeves' old teammate is here. Wow. Completely don't know what happened to the rosters, but they do take game 1. I don't know how. We win game 2. Win game 3, and we're up 3-1, and we do win. Giannis wins the NBA Finals MVP over Austin Reeves, who I would give it to 10 days out of 9. But there you go. Austin Reeves wins his first NBA Finals. Kevin Durant's retiring. Jimmy Bucket's retiring. Bradley Beal, a lot of names that we know. Coach Budenholzer said, I'm good. There's no way Austin Reeves is coming back. Looking at the league meetings. Are any of these fun? Let's do this because I'm sick and tired of having my players foul out when I go into the game through Simcast. Looking at player progression, how is our boy Austin gonna do after we bumped him up like 90 overalls? He's holding steady. He's holding the 99. Giannis is gone. What happened? This is now the Austin Reeves experience. ARE. Well, okay then. How is this team ranked for the power rankings? They're first. You wish. The team is trash. It's Austin Reeves and then a whole bunch of guys. Austin Reeves wins his second MVP, putting up 22, 15, and 9 on 50, 99, 43 shooting. Incredible. Tracy Mason is Rookie of the Year. Marjon Beauchamp, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year on the Timberwolves. Betrayal from one small market team to another. Most improved is Javier Sanchez. Ty Lue, Coach of the Year and Executive of the Year is some guy staring intently at just off camera. It's kind of creepy. All NBA first team is our boy Austin Reeves, and all defensive first team there as well. The 99 overall carried this team to the #1 seed once again. Maybe a 2 seed depending on how you view the Houston Rockets, Jalen Green, Kyrie Irving, RJ Barrett, Lou Stevens. Pretty good team, but they don't have an Austin Reeves like we do. Player stats, I mean, they were incredible. Second best scoring because Brian Banks, whoever the fuck you are, popped off. Of course, Austin Reeves doing everything else, rebounding, 14.9 assists, 9.3. Backup point guard, really good for this team, actually. Steals, percentages, we saw everything that we needed to. Austin Reeves is a glitch. Looking at the league leaders, he wasn't leading the league in scoring, but I'm sure... Wow! These are Wilt Chamberlain numbers, 19 and 21.9. Fuck. Jonathan Kuminga having unreal stats, 25 and 17.5. And then Austin Reeves here with his lowly 14.9 rebounds a game. Second in the league in assist. That point guard that we found was 6th. Really incredible. Rebounds, field goals. How did he do from 3? 43% netted him. 14th and probably #1 in free throw percentages. What a god. Well, here they are, taking on the New York Nets, Brooklyn Nets. What? Scoring wise, the team was 3rd. Defensively, 2nd, giving a 9.1 point differential, 2nd best in the NBA. Field goal percentages, not great. 16th. 3-point percentages. 11th. And free throw percentages. A little better. 4th. Okay. So the Nets probably have nobody. Darius Garland and Anthony Edwards. And Isaiah Stewart and James Wiseman. That'll work. That'll work. I don't care how old they are. That'll work. And they're battling already. 1-1. Down 2-1. Down 3-1. Are we going to get 1-8'd? 3-2. Big game 6 here. Need this to force a game 7 out in Brooklyn. Winning in the first. Back and forth game into the second. Winning in the third. And we start to take that lead that we needed. Bit of a close game. 11 points as the fourth quarter ends. 112-98. Game 7 in Milwaukee. Being carried by the guy who once wanted the limelights. New York, Los Angeles. And now he's going for the back-to-back NBA Finals. No longer with MVP Giannis. Can Austin Reeves do it by himself in the first round? Huge, high-scoring contest, but the Bucks seem to be winning. Seem to be winning pretty well. Is it close? It is. 110-111, 2.5 minutes. Let's see if we can do it, baby. I don't really know how to play with this team other than just hope. What am I, Obama? So we're going to run a screening roll on James Wiseman, I guess. Austin Reeves is the fastest man in the world, but he kicks it out to Banks for 3. Bang! 114, 112, 1 minute, 57 seconds left. 1 minute, 50 seconds left. I don't know why I said 57. James Wiseman can shoot the 3, so we're not going to be really cheating off of him. That was contested as all hell, but of course, floaters don't count in the NBA. You can contest a floater as much as you want. Oh, look at the acceleration going around him. So, almost throwing it down, but Anthony Edwards has to foul. I'm looking like a fool with my pants on the ground. Darius Garland is a monster, and he's wide open. Bang. No? All right. All right. All right. All right. Anthony Edwards is on us now, getting double teamed. Cutting. Banks is cutting. Banks is laying it in. 114, 118, 22 seconds left. Clutch assist. Austin Reeves hasn't made a bucket, but he's making the assist that we need. 4-point game. Need to stop and need to get the ball in Austin Reeves' hands. Let's do it. No 3s. Preferably no 2s. I'm there. I wanted it to go to Austin Reeves. Fine. Bags can shoot free throws, right? Yeesh. 56%. Yeesh. 68%, but he made them both. That's all that matters in this game. It doesn't matter how good you are. It matters if you make them. 18 seconds left. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You going to play by 2? Go ahead. Oh, look at Austin Reeves with the clutch steal. What a god. Austin Reeves is a monster, and he's going to knock down these clutch free throws as well. Go ahead and simcast as we close out this Game 7 in the first round. It's fine, all right? We're taking on Cleveland. They don't have Darius Garland. They have Tyrone Sessions and Evan Mobley and Jared Allen still. They kept the 2 center duo, but they didn't keep Darius Garland? Are you kidding me? I say that. We're up 2-0, 2-2. We've lost 3 in a row, and we're back down 3-2, which is super cool. And I think this is where the championship ends. Looks like it. Losing by 8, losing by 7, losing by 5, unless they make some kind of comeback, and I'm not going to hop in because we already hopped in twice. Yeah, the Bucks lose 93-90. All right, Austin Reeves. You're seeing adversity. You're 99 overall, and now what are you going to do to answer? Anthony Davis retiring. So is Greg Popovich. A couple of legends. Joel Embiid retired. Big names, big doing here. Any of these rules fun? No. And of course, we're just going to skip through everything because I can and I will. Looking at player progression, or maybe player regression for Austin. He's still a 99 overall. Nothing went down. Just going to skip on to the next season and where the Bucks ranked officially. They are first for NBA.com and first for Eric Boner. Good luck. Who's on the team? Same people. Okay. Austin Reeves wins another MVP, 21, 16, and 9. Ridiculous numbers. Pat Sims is Rookie of the Year. Oscar Lowe, Sixth Man of the Year. Austin Reeves, Defensive Player of the Year. Fred Keefe is the most improved. Ty Lue, Coach of the Year. And Aaron Phillips. All NBA first team is Austin Reeves, and all defensive first team is Austin Reeves as well, the 99 overall glitch. That said, his team was only third because besides this guy who's like an 80 overall but puts up numbers, they're not very good. Marvin Bagley, who's this? Barry Brown's a 72 overall. Seems pretty bad. First in the scoring was Cade Cunningham, rebounds. Austin Reeves at 2 assists. Austin Reeves at 2 steals, 4th. Blocks not going to be up there. Field goal percentages not going to be up there. 3-point percentages. How did our boy do? Not great. 27th at a 43% clip. But of course, free throws, he's a god. Okay. Taking on the Washington Wizards. Red Keefe, Patrick Baldwin, Zion Williamson. All right. Win game 1. Win game 2. 2-1. 3-1. And it looks like the Bucks are going to make it to the second round now to take on the 76ers. They have Tyrese Maxey, Quentin Grimes, Devin Vassell, JT Thor, and Andrew Brady. I think in theory, the Bucks should completely dominate this team, which has like 180 overall. Is it going to work that way? 4-1, they do. Now to take on the Toronto Raptors with no Scotty Barnes. They do have Scotty, but he's regressing. And Dejounte Murray. Going to be a good matchup, but maybe Austin Reeves can carry. He can backpack. I put the team on my back. And they're up 3-2. 4-2, making it back to the finals to take on none other than the Rockets. Jalen Green and a whole bunch of creative characters. Lose game 1. Win game 2. Win game 3. Tied 2-2, going to a huge game 5 in Houston. And Austin Reeves carry. Dick Gardner is hurt. Well, sometimes when Dick is hurt, you just got to go anyways. Go, Dick. Play as hard as you can. And it looks like the Bucks are going to lose 102-116. Game 6, need this in Milwaukee to force a game 7. Give more minutes to Dick or give less minutes to Dick. I think Dick should get as much as he wants. And it looks like we're going to lose. Maybe we should have played Dick more. Dick was the answer. Oh, we're making a comeback. We're making a comeback. Oh, look at this. 108, 110, 2 seconds left. Can they make it? They do. Oh, what happened? Crazy. Here we are in game 7 though. Okay, there's still a chance. Maybe it was Dick Gardner. Maybe he's the answer. Complete back and forth game here. Legendary game 7 for sure. 3 minutes left, up 3. We're gonna hop in, see how this plays out. And is Austin Reeves in? He is. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and call the starters to come in, and we're gonna run the screener roll on this big guy. Doesn't look to be too athletic, and we're just gonna go up right over him. Too easy. Throw it down. Throw it down. Throw it down. You got your shit blocked so pathetically. That was the ugliest I've ever seen in my life. All right, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose, aren't we? I kind of want to put Jalen Green. Wow, what a freaking animation he got. The dude, I'm just gonna show you where I was. So I'm playing this guy, right? Just hanging out, doing my thing. We're all caught up in this mess. I'm holding on to the like defend button, and then right here he makes one little move, and then the pass animation sends him literally across court. I'm trying to catch up, and then dumb. Yeah, tie game, 2.5 minutes to go. Be the coach, get the starters in. Here we go. Game 7. This is for everything. This is for everything, Austin. Go at it hard. Who cares about the contact? 108, 106. Marvin Bagley's here. Give it to freaking Austin Reeves, my guy. Stop thinking that you're the answer. And look at this wide open. Oh, that's Josh Jackson. He's not going to make it. Josh Jackson stinks. Even now, let alone in 8 years, Josh Jackson is a bust. 4th overall pick. More like yikes overall pick. All right, 7 seconds left. Bags is on the ball. On Benjamin. 5, 4, 3. Oh, don't give him that. Are you kidding me? You gave him the easy flump flump. And Bones Highland is doing Bones Highland things. Give it to Austin. There we go. Crossover again. Go baseline. No one's going to stop you. That's how we do it. I know I'm just doing the same moves over and over, but this team is so ass that if I dare to let the defense get set up, there's probably nothing I can do other than maybe an ugly screen and roll. Josh Jackson can't shoot. Marvin Bagley can't shoot. Austin Reeves is the only one who can shoot, and he's the ball handler. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but Bones is getting glitchy. And we'll take it. Give the ball to Austin. Say good luck. Go around him. And another dunk. I mean, if they keep giving me the crossover sprint burst cheese, I gotta take it, right? They playing the foul game? Yes? No? You want me to sprint by you? Because I will. Who's gonna come? No one's gonna help. I mean, what do you want me to do with that? They're just giving it to me. Hey man, 2K, 116, 110, 31 seconds to go. Game 7. This is for all the marbles. Bones Highland is getting glitchy again, and he's getting his shit blocked. Who has the ball? I'm so confused. Nobody had the ball, and Bags passed it off of somebody's back, and okay, whatever. 60%. Who needs ya? Yeah, this is pretty much game. I'm gonna simcast. I don't want to deal with all the free throw games. 119, 113. Austin Reeves wins his second NBA Finals, and this time he's going to be the NBA Finals MVP. 29 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists, averaged a triple-double. Kyrie's retiring. Josh Jackson is going out with the ring on his finger. Frank Vogel's gone. Igor Kokozov. Hall of Fame inductees. Kyrie Irving. Jersey retirements. Huh, okay. League meetings. Any of these fun? Not really. Not really. Skipping on to player progression. How hard is Austin Reeves going to start to regress? Let's see. He's an old man. He's not on the team. He won NBA Finals MVP and didn't get re-signed. Literally the best player in the NBA. He's on the Nets. All right, he's on the Nets. Okay, they have Shake. Okay, just. So, the Nets have Austin Reeves, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Cam Reddish, Tony Jeffries, and James Wiseman, and Precious Achiuwa. Pretty good team. I think they're going to be solid. How are the power rankings looking? Brooklyn Nets are first. Let's see it go. Austin Reeves playing back in the spotlight. Ruben Collins now wins MVP. Rookie of the Year is Edmund Carson. Oscar Lowe, Sixth Man of the Year. All these are creative players. Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. Nick Nurse, Coach of the Year, and Cody Toole is a tool. All NBA first team is Shea. No Austin Reeves. Second team, no Austin Reeves. And third team, no Austin Reeves. Defensive first team, no Austin Reeves. I'm understanding that maybe he got hurt. Let's see. Where is my guy? No, he didn't play well. Had the same stat line. What happened? He got a little hurt. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to control because I think what happens is I forget to change the settings and update them whenever we go to a new team. But we're basically getting pretty far into the video, and it looks like Austin Reeves absolutely dominated. 97 overall. Another NBA Finals MVP. Of course, with that solid core and the rest of the NBA being kind of ass, Austin Reeves, even though he's a million years old, probably has the capacity to do some real big things at the end of his career. Austin Reeves went down 8 overalls, down to a 91. Yeah, he doesn't have long for this world. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, James Wiseman, still a very solid, very capable team, putting up about the same numbers. Looking at the power rankings, Nets are first and first. Tracy Mason is MVP. I don't know who these are. Steve Kerr's Coach of the Year. That's cool, I guess. Still don't know who these are. Second team, don't know who these are. Third team, don't know who these are. Great. How did the Nets do, though? That is the question. It looks like, once again, maybe Austin Reeves was hurt. Or he just didn't play well. I don't know. Let's look at the games played. 40, yeah. So he missed about half the season. Shai's old. They were only the 5 seed, not what you want to see. Looking at player stats. How'd he do? Shai led the team in scoring. Austin Reeves led the team in rebounds and assists. I mean, they're a lethal duo, 100%, but who knows how good they're really going to be as they do make it out of the first round, being the 5 seed, now to take on the number 1 seeded Orlando Magic, and they get swept. Goodbye, good night. Magic going to win. Jonathan Kuminga is the NBA Finals MVP. Player retirements, Giannis, Donovan Mitchell, Mo Bamba. Staff retirements. And let's see how old Austin Reeves is getting out there in Brooklyn. Looking at him, he's down to an 86, down another 5 overalls. I think James Wiseman retired. Zeke Naji is old. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is getting old. It's starting to get to that time out of every career simulation when these players have to say goodnight, goodbye. Looking at this year, 2033, the Nets are still going to be the 8th best team for NBA.com and 8th for Eric Boner as well. Good luck. Some guys MVP, Edmund Blunt has the best name ever. Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. The rest of these names, I don't know. LaMelo still kicking, 89 overall at 32 years old. Igor Titov. Let's see if our boy Austin made any of these teams. Don't think so. He's really regressing hard. Not what you want to see, but he's never that good to begin with. Looks like the Nets are once again the 5 seed. How did our boy do? Let's skip over to player stats. That was not the screen I wanted. And looking at the Nets, Shai led the team in scoring. Austin Reeves, wow, down to 13, 8, and 5. Yikes season, 33% from the 3-point line. Yikes. Yikes. 48 games, so we again got hurt. So he's become brittle and not very good. Look at these, look at the drop off in 2 seasons. Going from 20, 13, and 9 to 13, 8, and 5. Still okay, but not what you want to see. And they make it out of the first round in a 7-game series. Make it out of the second round in a 7-game series. Make it to the 7th game in the Eastern Conference Finals, but end up losing. Tracy Mason wins NBA Finals MVP. All right, we're starting to get to retirement watch. How old is what's-his-face going to be before he retires? Some guys wait till they're like 1,000,000 years old. Some guys wait till they're like 7. Austin Reeves down to an 81. Yeesh. Same overall as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. When they started this team, Austin was a 99. Shai was an 85. So they basically dropped 18 overalls to 4 overalls respectively. Pretty impressive. But, you know, they're still a decent team. I don't think they're going to be any good. The Nets are 18th for NBA.com. Eric Boner has him 18th as well. Missed the playoffs. Austin Reeves retires, and we say, what a career you had. 2-time NBA Finals MVP, 3-time champion, and I want to say 4-time MVP. I think I got those numbers right. It's been a long video. LaMelo wins MVP in what age is this? 33? Wow. Dwayne Baylor, Rookie of the Year. Joel Lyles, 6-man. Evan Mobley, Defense Player of the Year, Most Improved. I don't know who any of these players are anymore except LaMelo. Second team, don't expect anybody. Andrew Brady. All right, part of the Brady bunch. LaMelo, yeah. The Nets do, once again, they're basically holding steady there. Austin Reeves up to an 82. I don't expect the stats to be very impressive, though. Go over, look, and see Shai's still balling out. Oh, okay. Austin had a bounce back year. 17, almost 18, 9 and 5. Yeah, last year was horrible, but I think that had to do with his injury. So he must have played most of the games. 32% of the 3-point line. Yikes. Games played. Yeah, 62. Much better. Also, I think the way 2K regresses players is really stupid. Their 3-pointer drops precipitously, basically because they don't know how to regress players. You know, you think as you get older, you go, oh, okay, well, you know, they become a better shooter, but they're not as athletic anymore. They have to use their brain more. Nah, they just drop everything across the board. It's fine. Evan Mobley wins NBA Finals MVP. And now our boy does not retire just yet. He's going to get into the 70s. Okay, Kenny Atkinson retires. The Nets, they lost both their boys? Wait a second. Wait a hickin' second. Where'd my boy Reeves go to? Because they lost Shai Gilgeous-Alexander too. Reeves? You're unsigned? No, you're on the He made it back to the Lakers. Yo! Full circle right there. Please retire with the Lakers. 37 years old, 78 overall, signed a 2-year, $34 million deal to write his swan song and say goodbye. He's with Usman Garuba and a whole bunch of players. I think Alperen Şengün was there. Yo, that's how you do it. Now, of course, they're not going to be competitive at all. I don't know why he re-signed with the Lakers, other than to move back home, which makes sense. But the Lakers are 12th for NBA.com and 12th for Eric Boner. Igor Titov is MVP. Kobe Bryant is Rookie of the Year. Lyle Love, Jesus, 6th Man of the Year. Don't know any of these names. Don't know any of these players. I'm assuming our boy isn't anywhere. Oh, he made the second team. All right. Career resurgence there. All defensive second team for Austin Reeves. And the Lakers even made the playoffs as a 6th seed, mind you. And they make it to the second round. And they make it to the third round. Hold a minute. Lose game 1. How's everyone doing? Franz Wagner still playing well. Oh, Franz Wagner's on the Lakers? Weird. Didn't they have Alperen Şengün, right? He's a 6'9 overall. Nice. Okay, well, maybe he'll make it back to the championship one more time. 2-2, 3-2, and they do lose in the Western Conference Finals. Magic going to win. Well, all right. Is he retiring? Austin Reeves is retiring. The end of an era. Austin Reeves is hanging up his cleats. He's saying, I'm gone. Goodbye. Take the sneakers off, old man. So what a freaking career he had. So first of all, way to bump everything up for the Lakers. And then right around here, he just got sick and tired of being on the Lakers. He was constantly getting benched for like Dennis Schroeder and created characters. And who was the other guy? There was somebody else who was playing over him. It was ridiculous, even though his potential was like in the 80s and 90s. Like, look at these minutes per game. Plus minus was awful. And I think he was relatively healthy. He started 8 games, played 50, like brutal, absolutely brutal. And then he got traded away to New York, where nothing happened. And then they said, fuck you, and we're re-signing Steph Curry. And then nothing happened. And then I think we said, all right, we're going to take over the Milwaukee Bucks, and he's going to go sign somewhere else. And then he just trained his ass off. He played his ass off. He became a legend. He took a Julius Randle step up and started to finally ball out. Only the way that the kid from Oklahoma could, put up MVP numbers, winning championships with Giannis, winning championships by himself, made his way to Brooklyn because we kind of fucked up and took over the Bucks, but he wanted his swan songs to be in the big markets. He only cares about the money, and then he finally gets back to LA, comes full circle, and retires after making an all-defensive second team. What a career for the old man. How's his PER? Can't really look at that. So let's just see some of the stuff that he's done. He's a 3-time MVP, won it in 2029, 2030, and 2031, 3 in a row. 3-time NBA champion, 2 NBA Finals MVPs. Giannis stole that first one. 4-time All-Star, 3-time first team All-NBA, 1 third team, 1 Defensive Player of the Year. Man, my guy had a career. Dropped 43 in a game. Not very impressive. He was much better of a rebounder than I expected. 30 rebounds a game. He's probably up there with the greats rebounding and assist-wise. Steals, blocks, minutes played. Yeah, didn't have too many incredible things happen. Look at look at that 99 overall bump that he got though. Overview, each day is looking better than the last, and each day is looking better than the last. I've accomplished all I can accomplish in the league. It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to write my book. Austin Reeves is retiring once and for all. Of course, going into the Hall of Fame alongside guys like Luka, Shea, former teammate Zion. Now, he only played 961 games, only averaged 15 points a game, but 8 rebounds for a guard. Probably one of the best. 6 assists, 1.4 steals. Let's see where he ended up in the league history, the awards. Here he is, 54th in 3-pointers made in his history, 2,405. I couldn't find him on any of the other lists. Maybe free throws, he's going to be pretty good. He always had a very high free throw percentage, but he didn't play enough to collect those all-time great stats. Guys like Giannis are up here and Magic Johnson. Maybe he's going to be there, but I doubt it. Found him in assists at 57th or 67th with 5,833. Super low. Never balled out. Blocks, definitely not going to be there. Maybe in steals. Maybe. Here he is, 89th, 1,384. But of course, you can't forget that clutch Game 7 steal that he had to ice away the game. I think it was a Game 7 in the championship, if I remember. And he had 8 steals in the playoffs, putting him 3rd. There you go. You thought he couldn't do it, but he could. He's definitely not in minutes. Guarantee you that. No ways in any of these. Turnovers? I don't think so. Points per game? No way. Field goal percentages? No. 3-point percentages? Yeah, he's not there. Field goals made? No way. 3-pointers made? Maybe. I think we already looked at that. Free throws, rebounds, assists, blocks. Yeah, we've done all this. Any other good stuff? Games played, fouls, 40-point games. Any of these? He had at least one. We know that from his career high. He never had a 50, but he had a 40. I think it was a 45. Nope, not there. He didn't have a 50 piece. Triple doubles? Ooh, maybe he was a triple double king because he averaged triple doubles a lot. There he is, 6th, 121 triple doubles. How about in a season? 31 twice. He was the triple double king. That's how you do it. All right, and this screen is annoying. Anything else? Total points. Yeah, heck of a career for Austin Reeves, but that's going to do it for him. Back in LA, no better way to put it than one of the best players to play the game. Couple MVPs, couple championships. And it's time for Austin to say good night. And that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.